I'm back with another video, and before I get started with this review here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit the subscribe button below. And if you enjoyed the video, then give your girl a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get it. So before I open this box to show you all what I have, which I'm super juiced about because I hit on a Europe exclusive colorway. And obviously I'm not in Europe, I'm in the Bay. I'm gonna go over this box here. So this is your standard Yeezy Boost 350 V2 box. Cardboard, opens up on the side, or it's like a drawer opening. On the top it says 350, and then on this long side it says Boost. And this is a size 4, which is my size. So let's take a look inside. This is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the Mono Mist colorway. And as I mentioned earlier, this was a Europe exclusive release. But I was able to hit on these through a raffle, so shout out to Sizes for selecting your girl. Sizes is based in the UK, and so I was able to cop these from them. And so very similar to the Ash pack or other packs before, the colorways for this mono pack was released by region. And so if you live in the Americas, then you get the mono ice. If you live in Asia, then you get the mono clay. And if you live in Europe, then you're assigned the mono mist colorway. And then there was a fourth colorway that released a little bit afterwards, and that's the mono cinder, and that was exclusively on the Yeezy Supply website. And so that was super dope. And so I was really juiced about this because it's kind of rare to hit on a shoe or a colorway that's in a different region for retail. And so I was able to with this shoe here. So let's go to some details. For the upper of the shoe, there's various shades of grays and tans. And regarding materials, they swapped out the entire Primeknit upper of the shoe, which is what we're used to seeing on 350 V2s, and swapped it out for this monofilament mesh material, which is the same material that's on the lateral stripe of the Israfils or the carbons. So monofilament is that hard plastic material that you see in fishing lines. And so it's completely woven throughout for the upper, and so you can definitely hear it here. It's like a hard plastic. So very similar to those lateral stripes, the upper of the shoe is very translucent, so it's very breathable, but it doesn't give a lot of stretch like how it would with the Primeknit upper. On the lateral side of the shoe, the monofilament stripe is intact, and it's a darker shade of gray with a hint of violet. For the longitudinal stripe, because there is no Primeknit upper, there's no exposed cross stitching on the shoe, and so there's just one clean seam that runs all the way up. Inside of the translucent monofilament mesh shell, there is a design we've never seen before on Yeezy Boost 350 V2s, and it's supposed to keep the structural integrity of the upper of the shoe, so it's like a cage for reinforcement. And so I thought that was really interesting. The design reminds me of the wings on a monarch butterfly. So I don't know if mono pack stands for monofilament pack or monochromatic pack or monarch pack, like monarch butterflies. But that's just me. Tell me in the comments what you think. Moving towards the back of the shoe, and look what we have here. There is a pull tab, and it looks so good. You know you like that. And Every time I review 350 V2s, I always talk about the pull tab and how important it is. Like if it's not there, how I wish it was there, and if it is there, how good it looks, right? I think it makes 350 V2s look very complete. So I'm very excited about this. This is made out of a monofilament material and is translucent in a light shade of gray and is very stiff, so it keeps its shape very well. So let's go into the right shoe. Here we have the right shoe, and these shoes only come with one set of laces, not like what we've seen in the past. So it's just one set. It's not the infinity lacing system either. So you got the bunny loop system going on, and these are rope laces. And it's the same color as the piping and the internal lining of the shoe. And it's really interesting because around the rope laces there is a monofilament weaving. And so it makes the shoe a little bit difficult to tie or hold its knot. So I'm just gonna tie it 2 different ways for my on-feet look, so make sure you stay tuned for that. For the eye stays on the shoe, there are TPU rings around it, so the monofilament mesh doesn't fray when lacing the shoes. So very different from the previous 350 V2s that we saw because they were just hole punched into the Primeknit upper. For the inside of the shoe, the piping as well as the lining is in a light shade of gray with a hint of violet. And to support the lower ankle, there's some extra cushion, and on the back of the heel, the 3 Strikes logo is made out of 3M. For the insole of the shoes is bright orange, and the Adidas Truffle logo and Yeezy text are imprinted on in that grayish brown color. It's almost like a taupe. Another new feature on these shoes is that the size tag is now imprinted on the insole as opposed to stitched onto the inside of the shoe, so it might rub off after a lot of wear and tear. For the midsole of the shoes, there is the classic semi-translucent rib TPU midsole, and it's in a light shade of tan, and it cages the full-length Boost midsole. For the outsole of the shoes, you see the classic Yeezy Boost 350 V2 outsole silhouette with the classic cutouts to see the Boost, and at the bottom of the heel, the Boost text is debossed, same thing with the Adidas and Truffle text at the forefront. Out of the 3 regions, I think Europe got the best colorway with the Mono Mist colorway compared to the Mono Ice and the Mono Clay. And I was super juiced because I was able to cop these at retail, especially living in America, right? So let me know in the comments what you think about the shoe and the colorways, which you prefer. And how do you feel about this monofilament mesh material for the upper? Or are you a Primeknit upper type of person? I personally like the Primeknit upper because it's such a classic, right? This is unique in its own way, so it's very interesting. But because it's made out of a monofilament material, it doesn't stretch a lot. And so if you ever get your hands on these or your feet in them, make sure you go true to size. Don't go Yeezy size, don't go half a size up. Go true to size and hang tight because I'm gonna show you all what they look like on feet.